Hi there, this is the third and final introductory video, and as yet no paint has touched a brush or a figure. Gav was kind enough to send us through 6 figures early on. Just goes to show that he is a bit soft at times. 3 Ruskies, Soviets, Red Army, whatever you want to call them, and 3 Finns, all different. Now, this is going to be the concluding introductory video, so it's going to be quite hectic, okay? You can always ask me questions on the forum, and undoubtedly, as the forum expands, and that you will hopefully PM me questions, and we'll show each other photographs and all the rest of it, and you'll be seeing me painting over the next few days as well. But if you have a look round, right, over there, that is, or was, a book cabinet. Now it is full of shelves with pieces of dowel or doweling on, and that is what I use to hold my figures, and I can show you here. Here we have just trying out different colours on the Russian here. A Russian that I will be stripping tonight, ready for painting tomorrow. To show you, I put him on a 1p piece, 20mm base. Now, what I have here is a piece of doweling. Now, this doweling comes from my local hardware shop in about 8-foot lengths. I cut it down into 1.5 2-inch lengths. I then use a glue gun, a heat gun, glue, melts the glue and that, and attach a penny to it. Then I got a platform on which to attach the figure. Now, the reason I do this is because, let's just go, a paintbrush. Sorry, I just moved a pencil. My fingers are not going to be in the way, and I can rotate and tilt in my hand with no difficulty whatsoever. Whereby if I had hold, hang on, I've got one here. If I had hold of a 2p piece, and I've stuck this bloke on a 2p piece specifically to show you, because it's bigger than the 1p, but you see, I've got to start manoeuvring and that my fingers to try and get in, and it's not comfortable. So once again, 8-foot length of doweling. I think it was £2 something. So if you get, say, 6 out, you get about 50 pieces of dowel. So 50 stands you can make, and all you do is drill, this is 9mm dowel, is drill holes in the shelf or piece of wood, 10mm, so as that goes in and out nice and easy. Run underneath with brown tape to create a base so as it doesn't fall all the way through it, and I'll show you that in a minute. But then you can stick your figure on top, and then when it's time to actually take it off, you'll find that you can actually dislodge the penny off of the glue, the heat gun glue, whichever, very easily. But it's giving you a lovely smooth or a secure surface to work from. Now this one's attached with just blue tack at the moment, or white tack, white stuff, whatever you want to use. I wouldn't normally recommend that for metal figures. It's not generally adhesive enough for the weight. However, for plastic figures, got a Frenchman there. I think that's a Perry's Napoleonic French there. Superb. There's no weight to them. but for the metal, I would go with actually adhering the base of the figure straight onto the penny, or the circular disc, washer, whatever, straight away. And it's on there, and then you can prime everything all together. But because I knew I was taking these on and off, I've used Blu-Tack. Right, so that's that. Now, just to quickly show you, okay, a quick gander up there, when I can get that in view. Right, now there's one of the shelves. Can you see that brown tape across the bottom? And can you see the holes that I've drilled in? Well, it's very simple. 9mm doweling, so it's 10mm hole. So there's a slot in and out, but it will hold. And the brown tape running across the bottom will hold the doweling and the figure in place, and it'll stand up forever. Well, whatever, but stand up long enough. Next, you really do need to organise yourself some storage, some workspace. I'm very lucky. Once again, quick gander. Look, I've got shelves there. I've got, there's my paint drawer with all my Vallejo paints in. There's the boss's desk there. But I have managed to get some of my figures just laying on there as I'm sorting them out. You've got that there. Got more down here. More figures. They're Napoleonics that I'm doing at the moment. And here, so I've got drawers, cupboards, everything that I need. And what's not on show at the moment is the fact that over here I normally have window netting just to keep any excess dust off, but actually the wife's put that in the washing machine today, so if I remember I'll put it up tomorrow. And that, so let's just change that camera a little bit around. Yeah, that's that. So you need workspace. Now you've got to be comfortable, but besides workspace you need storage, and as you've seen I have plenty of storage. I'm I'm a hoarder of things. Not bad, I don't think, but I know when things will be required sometime in the near future. But if you haven't got somewhere, even a cardboard shoebox to keep things in, you'll find they get scattered, and then they get broken, bits get lost, and that's okay. It's not so bad when it's a figure. But on a Saturday evening, when you think, oh yes, tomorrow, you know, do some chores or whatever, and then I will get down and get some painting done, and you find that a paint has disappeared that you needed. You know, it gets rather annoying. It gets even more annoying if the paint's gone everywhere and the boss has a go at you. And it could get more expensive. Right, now, having mentioned paints a few times, I generally use Vallejo. Model colour. There is no reason for you to follow suit, because I use the Vallejo model colour. I use Gain paints. I use Citadel paints. God help me for swearing. I use Army Painter. I even use some of my wife's craft paints. I mean, there is a acrylic. It's actually made by a company called Plaid in America, which is a nice black actually, if you want just little bits. And that one is ages old. That's about 10 years old, by the way, that one. So I'm not the only hoarder, the wife is as well. When it comes to paints, you'll have to sort out your own preferences. Now, the problem with Vallejo, and there is a problem, is that the pigment is so fine it settles. and they really, really need shaking. And when they go on, 98% of them give superb coverage, and there are a few problem ones, as there are in all makes. So, you know, I'm not saying that they're the be all and end all. That would be wrong of me to even suggest it. They're not. But I like them. And of course, because they do such a wide range of 200 odd, just in the model colour, means that you can really blend well. And that is one of the techniques I hope to be showing you soon. Now, finally, when you've painted your figure, and I'll go on to basing as well because that's important, you know, the decoration of the base, you need to varnish your figure. Now, some people swear that spraying varnish is so much easier. I don't know. I don't like the mess it creates, and I'm yet to be convinced it actually gives such an even covering. But the one thing I think most wargame painters agree on is that the first coat of varnish on a figure should be gloss varnish. The reason being is it's much harder wearing, can take much more punishment. I apply mine by brush. I really do. I don't like spraying varnish. Purely personal preference. So when you put it on, and this is a tip for everyone, be patient, because you'll see the results soon. And if you put on the second coat too soon, you end up with a creaminess that starts developing because the first coat hasn't thoroughly dried. So you're talking about at least a day apart for each coat, and I normally apply to 28mm figures, one coat of gloss, and then 3, yes you heard me, 3 coats of matte. And I don't mean thick coats of matte, but 3 coats of matte, because I want to get rid of that glare. And now some people like it, I don't. So that gives it all the protection it needs. Now we're coming up to just up to 13 minutes, so I've got about a minute and a half to talk to you about anything else I want. Having a quick look around. Right, anybody who hasn't got in their surveys yet for Baker Company on the Winter War, please get them in, because the rest of us are waiting, and poor Gav's waiting, I'm sure, to order things like buildings and that. And of course, vote for the Balkans, please. No, however you vote, fine. We're lucky, there's only 429 of us. I think someone joined afterwards who actually got in as backers of Winter War. I think we're extraordinarily lucky to have a chap like Gav, who obviously enjoys his work and is, to me, seems to be giving it his all, this Kickstarter and his business. So let's cut him some slack, maybe, if he needs it. I don't think he will, but you know, we can all help out and we can all help each other. And if we do that, I'm damn sure it'll be a good little group to belong to. Right, it's just before Tuesday now. It's gone 11:30 Sunday night. Sorry, I'm getting this confused. It's not Monday quite yet, let's put it that way. So it'll most probably be Tuesday when I put up the next one, and that will be actually painting figures. Okay, these ones, and you will see how you can do it as well. Until then, some of you may receive figures, in which case you lucky so-and-sos, and the rest of us can dream. I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Bye.